Welcome to a handbrake tutorial on how to get audio subtitles and audio tracks as switchable files for media in handbrake. So what do I mean by different audio tracks and different subtitle tracks? Well, these are things like turn offable subtitles, turn onable subtitles, or changing between English and like Japanese or Spanish, different languages, without having to create multiple different files. So let me show you how to do that. So first, we're going to want to open our folder. So now, as you can see here, we have our media loaded up. I personally don't like to use the fast. I would first go ahead and scroll down. So now we're going to want to scroll down to where MKV is. And I personally will be picking the 1080p version. My media here is only 720p, but it will automatically go down to the lower resolution if it detects it. The reason we're using MKV is that it is better supported for subtitles and audio. MP3 might work. I don't know. I haven't tested it. I personally like MKV. So now that we have our preset selected, we're going to actually want to save this as a new preset. Give this a name. So I've named mine H.264 MKV 1080p, and then we can put something like dash, something like that. And then we can give it a description. We can give it a category. I have mine in Jellyfin. I made a little Jellyfin thing. Resolution limit. If you have 8K, 4K media, you can go up to that. It's not going to harm it, but I personally would just stick with 1080p. And here comes the part that you really want to look at. So we can go to audio and we can hit select behavior. So inside our select behavior here, we're going to want to find all the type of tracks that we want. So I personally want, of course, English. We can grab Japanese as well, Spanish. So now that you have all of them, I would go ahead and select all matching selected languages. So we can hit save, and then we can come over here to subtitles, and we're going to want to do the same thing, but we're going to have to change a few other things. Let's just go ahead and grab our three. Okay, so now we have all three. We're going to want to go ahead and make track selection be all matching selected languages. We're going to want to set the burn-in behavior to none. And then we want to turn off add foreign audio scan, but we can keep the pass-through track names. So now we have all of this, and I'm going to say this is a demonstration for YouTube. We're going to add it. So now you can see we have our tracks here. And if we go to audio, we can see that it grabbed both the English audio and the Spanish audio. Now, if I wanted France or not Russian, I have no idea. We could add that. And then, of course, here, if we come to subtitles, you can see that we have the option for the others as well. But since we don't want them, is turning off the forced only and burnt in. So I'm just going to demonstrate with this specific one that it came out be the correct way. So I have it encoding here, and I will show you guys what it looks like once it is finished encoding. All right, so I didn't like how the other clip came out, and I deleted that encoding because I planned on batch encoding. So I'm actually going to demonstrate with a different show I have. And as we can come down here, we can come to subtitles, and you can see that we have both the English and English types of subs. This is a anime. And then, of course, the audio, we have the English stereo and the Japanese stereo. So you can select whatever you would like. You can now actually have your subtitles and your audio choices inside of Jellyfin without eating up all your storage. So hopefully this helped, and take care.